It always seems like the enemy team gets horses more than we do. Oh my, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe every team I'm on, like the teams, just has mental retardation.
Hey, yeah.
Oh my god, he fucking still killed me. This review is sponsored by Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch. It really rocks. Mordhau is described as a technique of holding the sword inverted with both hands gripping the blade and hitting the opponent with the pommel or crossguard. Basically, you turn your sword upside down and you beat the shit out of your opponent with the handle. Much like Chivalry Medieval Warfare, Mordhau is also a hack-and-slash medieval game. All weapons in Chivalry are in Mordhau as well, except for flails. But neither game had flails. I just want a flail. Besides that, you'll come equipped with secondary weapons such as incendiary bombs, smoke grenades, throwing knives, med kits, stuff like that. And if that's not your forte, you wanna hide. Let me try again. If that's not for your forte, if confrontation. Oh, fuck, hold on. If confrontation is not it. If you're like me, a little bitch, and you're afraid of big men, there are crossbows and longbows to help you out as well. There's also armor levels. Heavier characters are more protected but move slowly, and lighter characters are faster but they get fucked more than cowboys at Ram Ranch. And the most important thing is that yes, the game is fun. It's satisfying to decapitate an enemy or severs one's arms or legs, and hear their screams. When you get into a duel with another player in the middle of a battlefield, it feels like you're actually part of a huge battle. Mordhau, which I really hope I'm saying correctly, at the time of this review, gets 4 bunnies out of 5. Addicting gameplay. Yes, the game is very addicting. Fighting is fun, dismembering is fun, burning your enemies alive is fun, kicking the shit out of your enemies is fun. There's nothing more satisfying than parrying someone's attack and countering with a stab attack, impaling your enemy. Or just kicking someone off a cliff. That works too. Get a group of friends. Someone joined the Discord, fuck. Get a group of friends, spawn and go the same directions, and spam the shit out of the V key to scream like hell at your enemies and put the fear of God in them with such a coordinated attack. Or get your to run towards the battlefield, loots in hands, playing peacefully until someone attacks your posse, and you beat the shit out of them with said loots, while one of the bards continues playing to buff the party. Which leads me to my second point. There are a ton of ways to play this game. Whereas Chivalry had 4 classes, Mordhau has double that and custom classes. You want to wield an axe to become Jack Nicholson on the set of The Shining?
Here's Johnny!
You can use Bear Trap to trap unsuspecting enemies and laugh as they fall. Or, in one instance, your own teammates. Wanna poke people? Spear. Wanna build things in Minecraft? Engineer. Want your enemies to feel like they're against the wall and you are the fucking wall? Crusader. Use bows, use swords, use axe, use the loot. It doesn't matter. Play all you want. Seriously, there's more weapons in here than there are Taylor Swift love songs. And just like Taylor Swift love songs, you'll find one that you always go back to. There's even a perk system where you can make your custom classes specialize in certain areas. Perks include things such as increasing melee damage, reducing fall damage, reducing team damage. Some of you fuckers need this. Gaining sprint on kill, and even one that restricts all your weapons to anything a peasant would use. All custom classes have 16 points to spend on armor, weapon, and perks. Some things cost more than others. I recommend playing the base class until you hit at least level 3 before making your custom class, or else you won't have any real customization options. Community. Honestly, there's not much to say about this. The community is pretty damn good. Very nice, they're funny, and they're creative. They've even created a bot that converts MIDI songs to play on the lute. There's only 4 maps in the game so far. While they're all pretty good, there's only so many times you can say, "Oh boy, Mountain Peak! Again!" Although I am certain they're gonna add more. At the time, there are only 4, and that's all we have to play on. Hey you! Yeah, you. Do you like doing evil things? Tripping people? Pulling the chair out from under people? Moving the caution signs on wet floors and laughing when people slip and break a hip? giving Vietnam veterans PTSD flashbacks, and laughing. Then go fuck yourself because you're probably one of the people who wait around for the horse to spawn and think you're skillful when you kill someone. Horses are so fucking broken in this game. Remember in GoldenEye, when you invited your friends to play, but your mom insisted on inviting that one kid that nobody liked? And the kid picks Oddjob and proceeds to shit-talk everyone else. The horses are that times 4. These are the "can I speak to your manager" types of people. Using a horse with a spear, you can instantly kill enemies by impaling them with it. And it's not hard at all to aim, not to mention the horses are harder to kill than a fucking German Panzer from World War II. Really, these things just ruin your day. There's just no skill involved when you run towards an enemy with your spear lowered and instantly kill them. Servers are unstable. The servers are serviceable right now, but there is a problem with them. Sometimes I or another friend will join a game, run around, swing at enemies only to realize that we're effectively phantoms. I'm not sure what causes this, but the only way to fix it is to leave the server and rejoin. Other times you'll load into a game and the game will be like, "Ha, just kidding, get fucked," and kick you back to the main menu, where you have to queue again. A lot of weapons are locked behind not only level requirements, but gold requirements as well. Because games take so long and you only get XP when the game ends, it feels like you're leveling really, really, really slow. I just want to use the crossbow, man, but I have to get to level 7, which takes ages. Personally, when I started the game and saw the Battle Royale mode, my initial reaction was, wait, what? I thought I was going to be dropping at Skulltown and wailing on some prepubescents to make me feel better about myself, and hopefully a girl gamer would have seen me and taken notice, and we would have dated, and I wouldn't have been so alone anymore. The Battle Royale has 60-something players. It's a Battle Royale in the sense that you run and grab weapons and battle other players to be the last man standing, but that's where the similarities end. It's more of an arena free-for-all mode, where the last man standing wins. You're basically in an arena with more people, and whoever grabs the best item first wins. Everyone spawns in random places, so it's completely random if you'll get near a mixed martial artist or a glue-sniffing child. You could have a completely terrible spawn and not be able to do a damn thing about it. There's one thing that makes it worse though. Horses. For some reason there are horses on the damn maps. That means that if one person gets a horse and a spear, you're effectively fucked. Most players don't play the Battle Royale mode because the main seller is the frontline mode, but it is nice that the developers have added another mode to shake things up. However, it really doesn't work that well, but nevertheless, it's appreciated. I'm just going to give you a few of my own thoughts on certain things. Personally, I feel kicking is effective, but way too slow. I used to throw off a shielded opponent, but I found that half the time I did it, it was either too slow or didn't reach the opponent. As of this video, they have done an update to kicks where it seems to increase the range, and I have noticed that it is a lot better, but I still think that it is way too slow. I'm also not a fan of the leveling system, but I don't like leveling in most multiplayer games. I feel it's an unneeded roadblock. In this game, not only does it make you level up to equip weapons, you also need the gold to buy it. I personally don't like that some of the weapons I want to use are locked, so I can't see which weapons are my favorite. For God's sake, you can have someone cut your arm off and continue fighting for a good 5 seconds. If you want to fight with swords but don't want to be mocked by your family and peers for wearing fake armor and LARPing, then Mordhau is the game to make your dreams come true. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please.